Hello and welcome to today's speed build. If you're new here, then thank you so much for joining us, and if not, then welcome back. So today we are building in the world of Glimmerbrook, and I am so excited to be sharing this build with you guys because I have never built in Glimmerbrook before, and I really wanted to build a whimsical little Spellcasters cottage, and that is what I did, and I'm so happy about it, and I feel like it turned out super cute. So yeah, I'm really excited to share with you guys, and I'm also really happy because I don't know if you guys know, but the gallery, the Sims 4 gallery, has been down recently for quite a few days, and I've just been waiting for it to go back up so that I could upload this build to it. And it finally went back up today, so I am really excited to have a look at the gallery and see if they've changed anything and made it like a little bit easier to navigate, because I don't know if you guys know, but the Sims 4 gallery is a nightmare, so I'm hoping that they fixed it. I think that's why it was down. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I think. Anyway, so as I said, we are doing a little cottage for some spellcasters, and I made this home for 2 to 3 Sims. There is 2 bedrooms, but one of the bedrooms has a double bed, and I'm sure that your Sims can scoot. I'm sure there's a scoot feature because the bed is against the wall. So yeah, you can fit 3 Sims in this build if you would like to. Now, although this build looks very small, and it is quite small, it's a little cosy cottage, it's actually quite large on the inside. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like massive or anything, but you know, there's like a big bathroom, there's 2 bedrooms, there's living room, kitchen. Kitchen's actually quite big, like there's a little dining space in there. And there's an upstairs. So yeah, I tried to fit in here what I could, and yeah, I just really hope you guys like this build. Now, as you can see, we're just in the outside right now, and I did spend a long time on the outside. I think I spent a lot more time on the outside than the inside, just because, you know, I don't know, I really wanted to get the vibe across that this place is very whimsical, you know, it's very magical, and it's kind of secluded, although, okay, something I noticed when I was building in Glimmerbrook, it's not really secluded because there's actually like 3 lots. I think the world comes with 3 lots, and you can see them all. Like from whatever lot you're on, you can see the other 2 lots, which is kind of weird but kind of cool. I had very mixed opinions. I was like, do I like this or do I not like this? But yeah, I think it's supposed to be a kind of like small cozy town, which makes a lot of sense because you know, if it's kind of taking that tone of like Harry Potter and stuff, then that's kind of how like Harry Potter would be. So yeah, not that they are, but I feel like it does feel a little bit more magical having everything close together. But yeah, anyway, so I do have a little bit of a story for this family, so I am gonna get into that and just tell you a little bit about what I was thinking. So as I said, I thought this would be really nice for 3 Sims, and what I was thinking is that these Sims are spellcasters, all of them. There's a kid in this house, and I think that they're also a spellcaster, and they're like practicing their magic, and I feel like they actually are, although they live in Glimmerbrook, I feel like they have a lot of friends that are not spellcasters and that are just humans. And I feel like they're trying to sort of fit in and, you know, not make it too obvious, you know, who they are and that they are spellcasters and that they're magical. And I feel like, has anyone ever watched Wizards of Waverly Place? Like how they have to hide the fact that they're wizards, and whenever they're out, they don't use their magic, they just act like they're humans, and yeah, it's like a secret. That's kind of what I was thinking for this home. So although it looks really whimsical on the outside, on the inside, I didn't take that super like whimsical approach. Now, there is a few things in this build that I think is really cool. So I do want to talk about that. So on the inside, as I said, it's supposed to kind of feel more like, you know, it's just for humans, because they're kind of trying to hide the fact that they're, you know, wizards or spellcasters. I think it's the same thing, but yeah. However, there's a few things in the house, such as in the kitchen. I made the kitchen using all of the stuff from the Realm of Magic pack, but I decided to have it all look kind of, kind of normal, kind of simple. It's like a nice dark vibe, and it looks, it looks pretty normal. And then on the side, I decided to clutter up some of the potions from debug that came with Realm of Magic, and it's so cool because when you're in live mode, the potions have stuff coming out of them. Like, it's so cool. You'll see if you download it, but they have like stuff coming out, and it's so cool. And I feel like that's kind of one of those things that like maybe someone would come in and see it and they'd be like, oh, we better hide that, I don't know, I just thought that was really cool. And then upstairs, there is an upstairs to this build. I know, it's a very small upstairs, keep in mind, but there is an upstairs, and the upstairs has a cauldron, and I actually had no idea how cauldrons worked in The Sims because I only recently got this pack, so I was really having a lot of fun exploring it. But there is a cauldron upstairs, and I thought it would be really cool to have it there because it kind of gives the vibe that, like, that's where they do their magic, and that's why it's like kind of out of the way from everything. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. So there is a cauldron upstairs, and I actually used the cauldron in the game to make mac and cheese because I was like, let's see what the cauldron does. I was like really, really curious. So I tried it, and you can make mac and cheese in it, and it's so cool. I mean, I think Realm of Magic has been out for quite a while, but I thought that was so cool. I had no idea. It actually works, like you can use it instead of a stove, which I think is so cool, but I didn't put it in the kitchen because the reason I said they're supposed to be private. Now, they do live in Glimmerbrook, which maybe kind of gives it away, but I don't know. I really wanted to build in this world because I really like the lots. I mean, I was talking about them earlier, but that's something I wanted to say as well. So with this build, I wanted to put like the debug fence around it, which I did. You can see I'm using that little like stone one, and I also mixed it in with the bushes from, I think they're from Get Together, and they're probably like my favourite debug plants. All of the ones from Get Together, they're so good. That's the trees I'm using as well, but I used those, and I wasn't sure if it would separate the land too much, if that makes sense. So a lot of the time when I do builds, I try and have the build actually blend in with the surrounding area so that, it doesn't look like a lot. Like, obviously it is a lot, but I don't want it to like be super obvious like that it's a lot, and that's where it cuts off, if you get what I mean. So yeah, but I actually don't feel like it does look like that because there's so much greenery. I put in so much like flowers and grass and trees and stuff. I actually feel like it works really well, and because this build is so magical and whimsical, it kind of makes sense the way that it is. Hopefully that makes sense. You know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I just talk and then I'm not sure if what I'm saying is making sense, but hopefully it does. Hopefully it does make sense. But yeah, I actually really like this build. I'm just so proud of it. I feel like the outside is one of my favorite exteriors I've ever done. Dare I say my favorite? I really like it. I just love the whole vibe. I really want to build something like similar to this, but I'm not sure what. I feel like recently, I don't know if you guys know this, but I've been in such a Harry Potter mood because they recently just added all of the Harry Potter movies to Netflix, and for ages, I think just recently it got overtaken, but originally all of the Harry Potter movies were like in the top 10 that everyone was watching, and I'm so happy because I'm sure that Harry Potter has been like on American Netflix for years, but we just got it, and I'm so happy about it because normally I have to sit there and put in all my DVDs if I want to watch them, but nope, not anymore. Now I can just watch it on Netflix. I'm so happy about it. But anyway, yeah, I brought that up because I've been in such a little like Harry Potter mood, and I've been in a very like magical mood, and I really want to build some magical builds, and that's why I decided to start off with this. Oh, also, I do want to mention, but this was my first time ever using this pack, so if I seem like kind of, I don't know, what is the word? If I seem a little bit, I don't even know what the word would be. Like I don't recognize it, like I'm not familiar with it. That is why, because I honestly I've never used this pack before. I've only seen people use it. So yeah, now as you can see, this is the kitchen that I was talking about, and I love the kitchen. I made it really quite big. I mean, it's not huge, but I feel like I made it a really, really nice size. I also made the living room a really, really nice size, and the 2 bedrooms are really good size as well. In fact, I even made the bathroom quite big. So yeah, that's actually quite good. I thought there was maybe a few rooms I made tiny, but no, I actually made most of the rooms massive because I was really trying to I wanted to do a closed plan, because a lot of the time I do open plan, and I feel like in a cottagey place like this, it does make a lot more sense for it to be closed plan with quite a lot of rooms. And yeah, I just thought that would look a little bit nicer, and I also thought doing bigger rooms would be really nice. So yeah. Now on the upstairs, of course, I said that there is a cauldron and there's also some bookshelves and stuff. I also put a study up there, and the study is pretty cute. It's actually supposed to be kind of secretive, because there's like a door, but I used the door that's like the bookshelf. I thought that was really cool, and that's kind of like where they, I don't know, where they study magic. I was thinking that would make a lot of sense. Now here we're doing the living room, and as you can see, I started by using the Realm of Magic fireplace, but I do end up changing it very, very quickly because I just, as I said, I was just not feeling like I wanted it to be like in your face wizards. So yeah, hopefully you prefer the one I used. The one I ended up using is the Cottage Living one. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And I actually think I used quite a bit of Cottage Living in here just because, of course, you know, it's very cottagey vibes. And yeah. Now, this build is on the gallery, as I was saying. I'm so excited because the gallery is back up and running. And it is just called Spellcasters Cottage. So if you're looking for it, that's where it will be. That's what it says. And I believe this build, I don't know the exact number, but it is around 52,000 simoleons, which I don't think is too bad. I think it's to do with the fact that I used a lot of expensive beds, expensive furniture. There's lots of TVs in this house. In fact, there's a TV in the living room and a TV in both bedrooms. So yeah, I was really like splurging the cash, but I felt like, I don't know, I used the little penguin in the kids' room, the little penguin like TV, and then I used this same TV in the parents' bedroom, and I just thought it made sense. And you will notice, okay, I was talking about all the rooms being really big. One of the bedrooms is quite big, the kids' bedroom is, but because for the parents' bedroom we had to like obviously put in a double bed, their bedroom isn't as big. And so I done something kind of fun with their room. I don't know, it's kind of, I don't know, you'll see when I do it. I'd done something and I thought it was kind of cute, but yeah, I don't know, I was just trying to fit as much as I could into these rooms because I hate when things aren't cluttered up like a lot, but I also hate making things super cluttered up, if that makes sense, because I don't want you guys to like feel overwhelmed with like the clutter and stuff. So I was trying to keep this build a little bit more, I don't even want to say minimal because I feel like you'll be like, that is not minimal, but there's not as much clutter as I would normally go for. I'll put it that way. You know, it's kind of like free range for you guys to do what you want to do with it. But yeah, I just put in like basic stuff. But anyway, this is the kids' bedroom. I love it. It's so cute. And I've been in love with those Tooth Fairy posters recently. I feel like these people would know the Tooth Fairy personally. Like, they for sure would, right? Because they're like wizards. So they would know the Tooth Fairies, you know, kind of like, yeah, they would know Tooth Fairies. They would know like wizards. They would, well, they are wizards. They would know like mermaids. I meant to say mermaids, but I had the word wizards in my head. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I thought that was cool. Like a little, I don't know. I just thought that was cool. Anyway, so this is the parents' bedroom, and pretty much what I done is not too interesting, but I just added like a little table going over their bed because I thought that was super cool. So I put like a little table going over their bed, and then I put the TV on that, and I thought that was really nice. So hopefully you like that. But yeah, because I just felt like it was really plain, and there was like an awkward space at the end of the bed, and I didn't just want to have the bed like in that space and then there'd be nothing else. So yeah, I thought that was nice. Oh yeah, and then I added some upper cabinets, and then I think we do the top floor, which, as I said, very simple. It's just a cauldron and a little study, and yeah, then that is pretty much it. I did decorate the back of the build, by the way. I just didn't do it on camera because I thought it was a little bit boring, but you'll see it in the screenshots that the back of the build has like some trees and some greenery, so it's pretty nice. Yeah. And I do want to say, if you did enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a big like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to follow me on any of my socials, I have my link tree in the description, which has links to all my socials and also my Discord, where we talk about The Sims, other games, and just stuff in general. So please feel free to join that if you would like, and feel free to follow me on any of my social media, like my Instagram and my Twitter and such. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!